I'm often brought into organizations to either do training or coaching or be an advisor to help people who can't do a job or perform a certain task with a skill set or the ability that's required to become cans. In other words, to be capable, to become competent. But there's also people that I encounter in organizations that are won'ts. And these people, they simply will not accept the coaching, the guidance, the education, and the support because it's kind of like life's eating their lunch, so to speak, right? They're often angry and disappointed and frustrated, and they're looking at someone to take it out on. Now, I've set the two, can'ts and won'ts. Who do you know that falls into that category? You're probably thinking of someone right off the bat going, Ralph, oh yeah, this guy, he can't do it or she can't do it. And if you're a leader or a manager, you're probably thinking of how you're coaching them. Maybe they've even come to you and said, you know, I'm really struggling. I know I need to do better at this, but I don't know how. Can you help me? See, that's a can't. And we can work with can'ts until they can. And that's the whole thing with professional and personal development. But how do we deal with won'ts? And you know, it's interesting. Won'ts, you almost identify them when you walk into the room. There's something about them, typically in terms of their attitude, their energy, or even their eye contact. They often come across as being angry, frustrated, disappointment, or blaming everyone else for their problems. You work with these people. Maybe you have a kid like this. Maybe you're married to somebody like this. I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about. And do we write these people off? No, that's not what I'm suggesting at all. Often people that won't have been hurt along the way. Something's happened maybe where they've been put in a position where they no longer trust people or they feel vulnerable or they're fearful. So we have to be respectful. We always want to help. And my position is always, how do we help these people move forward? However, if you are running a business or an organization, at some point, if someone that is a won't doesn't move to be a can't, and then a can, you're going to have to make a decision, right? Because we can be responsible to people, but we're not responsible for people. That's really important in understanding when we help people coach. And also, it's important for you as you listen to me to think about yourself. Where are you a can't? And are you seeking coaching, mentoring, support? Are you being open and willing to learn and to grow? Where are you a won't? Have you embraced an attitude or a mindset for so long that you've convinced yourself you're right, and maybe even to surround your people who share your opinion? Therefore, if we all agree, we must be right. Not necessarily. This is a tough subject. It's tough for me. I often look at myself as it relates to my own continued growth and development. Which camp am I in? Every day I'm challenged, especially with technology. I'm not native to what a lot of you are growing up with. I can't do things, but I can now because I've been working at it. And if I can do it, you can do it. I believe it lies within the possibility in the realm for each of us. But we have to decide, if we can't, are we willing to seek proactively, or when someone provides an invitation to support us and teach us, will we accept it? Or if we won't, then quite frankly, I think we've sealed our fate. Can't or won't, you decide. You can move out of each position and you can grow. You have to decide which one you're going to embrace.